it's Tish with Style of Healing. Welcome if you're new, and if you're returning, thank you again so much for watching. I'm here tonight to do a new moon and Sagittarius reading for the collective energy regarding tomorrow's full moon. New moon. Jeez. And also, it's a lunar eclipse, I believe. So it's an eclipse. So I'm excited about that. So I'm really tired, but I felt like this is my only shot this whole weekend to be able to do this video, and I'm so excited to know what's coming. So especially after last month, or the full moon that I did reading, it literally was like 5 days, and it never ever got published because it never materialized. It was insane. So I just am like, I want to so badly do this reading. And so tired or not, I am. You'll see my dark circles and everything. I don't think I've recovered from Thanksgiving week yet. Anyone else there with me? Anyway, all right. So to start this off, I want to say this is a timeless reading. So when you see this is when you're meant to see this. And this could be referring to anything that has happened in your past, or it's currently happening in your present, or it could happen in the future. That to know each one of those situations is for you to use your intuitive muscle to know what resonates for you, whether it was in the past, in the present, or in the future. And if it resonates, then apply it. And if it does not, don't make it fit. That's the whole point of intuition and things resonating and feeling it out. Is it's like a ding. It's not like you're going, does that affect me? Does that fit me? You're already, that's when you're supposed to leave it, because the divine is literally channeling through me for you to know what is meant for you and what is not meant for you. Your spirit guides are being channeled tonight to let you know what is meant for you to take and what to just leave, and also know that maybe even later on when you watch this again, something might resonate that didn't now. It will resonate later. So I hope that I explained that well enough. This is again it's a collective reading, so it's for the general collective because we're all connected. So when I say divine masculine, divine feminine within here, it's not a sex or gender. It is a energy, masculine energy, feminine energy. So I would like to cleanse the energy right now with our little bell and send some healing light and energy throughout the space and in yours. And if there's anything you want the angels and ascended masters to help you with, put it in your mind right now, and we'll channel that into your life along with this cleansing of the energy. Okay. Wonderful. All right. And I also wanted to say a prayer. It says, may divine love open the inner eye and bring perfect insight that I may faithfully read the energy and serve truth. May all beings recognize whatever they need to take the next step on their divine life journey at the perfect time and in the perfect way, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding. So be it. All right. And I just realized I did not get my card out yet again for Sagittarius. I'm so sorry. I know it's here. I just got to find it because I'm... Nope, it's right here. Okay, sorry. Okay, there we go. I'm so sorry. I thought I was ready completely. This is just a quick little blip. Not even joking, if it's the last card, that would be just perfection. second to last. Sagittarius, the Voyager. Enthusiastic, philosophical, independent, generous, ethical, seeking, happy-go-lucky, adventurous, honest, bareback, unbridled, experiential, lucky, boundless, traveling, risk-taking, tactless, self-righteous. Obviously, that's good and bad. There we go. I love it. Okay, we'll put it right here over the little guy. Oh, there, look, it'll fit perfect. Okay. Oh, right here. I went right to the perfect page. But I will say, ruling planet is Jupiter. It's fire, mutable, 9th house. The centaur is the symbol. And interesting as it is, Sagittarius is the only zodiac that has a weapon. Isn't that interesting? I think that's so cool. I don't really know the meaning behind it, but it is pretty interesting how they're the only one with a weapon. Their body part is the thighs. And let's see, gemstone is topaz. I actually spoke to a customer service representative named Topaz today. And their tarot card is the Temperance card. All right. Just out of sight, a hop and a skip beyond the next horizon is where enlightenment lies. This is the eternal promise playing on the Sagittarius lips as it spins another yarn of philosophical discovery. This sign has journeyed to the ends of the earth in search of answers, has sought counsel from the gurus and the deities, danced with the divas, and lives to tell the tale. Sagittarius is a map of human consciousness written on the ancient scroll, and a prophet twirling in a rainbow coat of dreams. Experience is wisdom in the Sagittarius playbook, each leap into the vast unknown an opportunity to grow. Engaged in an everlasting quest for the essential truth, Sagittarius surfs each new adventure on the sensation of yes. Decisions are made with a roll of the dice, questions raised without thinking twice, delivered with the lack of tact because Sagittarius is unable to hold back. Where there is a searching need to know, total honesty is what paves the winding yellow brick road, which I've been channeling since the full moon, the yellow brick road. Stay happy, be lucky, say Sagittarius. With a grin and a reckless glint in its eye, this infinite optimism is a testament to the teachings of trial and error, that for every thirsty pilgrimage into the wilderness, an oasis of insight awaits. What's always in this sign's backpack? A working moral compass, a blanket of integrity, and a promise to always do the right thing, to meet every creature encountered at its level, to cross each cultural boundary with respect. Does Sagittarius know it all? Sometimes it thinks so, riding its high horse along its rarefied ridge of righteousness. But wisdom is worthy to this sign unless it can be shared. Oh, I said that wrong. But wisdom is worthless to this sign unless it can be shared. And soon its road-weary pony is picking its way back down into the trenches to teach. After all, the point and the purpose of the Sagittarius boundless seeking is the betterment of all. Its method to practice and then preach. I love that. I have, my dad is a Sagittarius, and that was totally him. It's amazing. Journal prompt. Draw up the imaginary curriculum for a class you teach on Life 101. How cool. Okay, so the point of why I read that is for the energy to kind of come in, but also for you who may not even know who is not one Sagittarius in your life. You get an idea of what the energy is right now. It's a Jupiter. It's big. It's expansive. It's, I mean, big ideas, big thought processes, big wisdom, and big luck. So, with that being said, let's get into the reading. All right. And I think I'm going to start with this deck. I really was called to do it, but also it was, when I was shuffling it, it kind of felt really like thick and heavy. So I'm not really sure. We're going to feel it out. It's better. Okay. All right. Let's see where, this is a, of course I'm not going to have a book. I'm going to get it though, because this is one of those books you need. The Messengers of Avalon. Hold on. I'm sorry, I keep stopping this reading. Hold on. All right, still looking. 1 second. Oh, nope. Come on, where are you? Messengers of Avalon. Oh, well, I don't think I'm going to find it, because it's not in my 2 places. So we're just going to hope that it's not meant to know where they are. Let's just get that one. Okay, let's see. Okay, what is this new moon energy with the eclipse? This is the second, last eclipse, so it should be closing some stuff before the end of the year. Thank you. It's the owl. What do you think of when you think of an owl? It's wisdom. Didn't we just go through that whole entire book about how they are, Sagittarius is the seeker of wisdom, and then they learn it and then they teach it. Okay, let's see. The owl, deception and wisdom. Wow. Deception and wisdom. I really want this book. It feels like there's more behind it, but let's, oh well, we're going to get to it. Okay, that is, obviously we're going to be seeking something that may be in the dark, or that's unknown, something that we're not, I mean, it's a new moon, so the sky is going to be darker than, say, on a full moon. So it's dark. And who sees best in the dark? The owl. So I really feel like there's going to be some comfortability in this darkness, but that's because you're going to feel confident that you're seeing what you need to see. I don't think, it says deception here, but if there is any deception, you're going to spot it like that. So you're going to also be like, I'm not worried because I can spot this deception if there is any, and I'll also learn from it if there is any. I'm not really sure. I'm not really picking up that there is any though. I don't know. And the bottom of the deck is the dog. Sorry for the glare. Loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love. That's so interesting. We got 2 animal guides of Avalon. I'm putting this down because this is not all animals. This is sacred journeys. There's markers. It's not all animals. And that's interesting because I actually picked one of these other decks for us to do each of the signs 1 card pool for them, and it's animal deck. So I think that's cool. The animals are really coming out in this reading. So animals might be speaking and sending messages to you during this time. If you're out in nature, you know, if you see an eagle, or if you see an owl, if you see a random dog off leash just doing something, the animals are going to be playing a message or a role in our messages, I believe, in this next time. They always do, but angels use animals as messengers. So I really feel like this is a time where animals are going to be especially strong with messages for you. But the dog, unconditional love, loyalty, sincerity. I love it. So maybe there's some wisdom that you're getting on loyalty, on unconditional love during this time. That's all right. And this is the well, goodness, I am really prepared tonight, aren't I? I know I have this. What is this deck? It's not the... Wow, why am I so unprepared tonight? Maybe because I'm tired, but also there's some reason. It might have something to do with this owl energy of just like having to just work in the dark, you know? Hold on. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the enchanted map. Yeah, okay. All right, let's see, what does this new moon want to bring or help us with, is what I heard. So this is a map. So this is, remember I said it was a moral compass in the reading about Sagittarius? Where are we going? Whoa, do you see that? All right, number 34, and it's spark. Well, there's hearts, first and foremost. She's playing a violin that is producing hearts around her. There's a butterfly. It's almost like it's a spark of love, right? See the little hearts? Here we go. You are a clear channel for divine creativity. There's a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. That's totally Sagittarius energy. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin any endeavor. Attraction is high as you can connect. Attraction is high as you can connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn into a flame and stoking that fire is a gratifying activity. I'm not a firebug, but I know people who are, and it's like addiction. Like stoking that fire is like, but I need those people because I don't gravitate to that, but I love a fire. So I'm glad for people who can keep it going. So there's something about keeping something going. Whatever you're going to start right now, it's like, it's a divine creation, and it's coming through you. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Wow. All right. I want to get an idea of what the divine feminine energy is going through. And then the divine masculine energy. This deck doesn't want to, it's kind of chunky. Let's see if it's meant to. What is the divine feminine going to be experiencing during this time? Thank you. Rihanna, self-trust. Self-trust. And the muses, inspiration. Well, inspiration, right? That's what you need. Sometimes I almost feel like the masculine energy is needing the feminine to be his inspiration, or her masculine energy, inspiration. Let me start that again. It almost feels like the divine feminine is in this creative energy within this that is helping her be a muse. And the self-trust is knowing that she's capable. A lot of divine feminine energy has to really work through that self-trust, that they have more power than they think they do. Once you realize that, the world is yours. What is the masculine energy going through right now? Thank you. This basically fell over and crossed this. Wisdom. Look, it's thought. Oh my God, it's wisdom. How many cards over here is wisdom? Oh my goodness. Wow. And the bottom of the deck is dedication, a cut. Wow. Dedication, right? The dog, loyalty, sincerity, dedication. Wow. So obviously the masculine energy is learning, and I feel like the feminine energy within us and also externally within too is that co-creation, where this one is the masculine probably right now is doing the creative part of you, or like your masculine energy, or a masculine person within you, your dynamic is the one who's like actually getting the wisdom and then teaching that as a creative outlet. And the feminine within and without is the inspiration. They're why the masculine is doing this. And then the self-trust, I don't know, to me self-trust kind of feels like both of them, because the feminine always has to feel comfortable and secure far more than the masculine energy does. It's like the masculine energy just is like naturally that way, right? But the feminine energy within all of us has to feel that nurtured, secured energy more than the masculine. Okay, well, that's beautiful. Oh, all right, let's get to some cards. Okay. All right, anything we can say about this owl and dog energy, or do you just want to talk? Whatever you want to say, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, this fell over on the masculine side, so let's see. Well, it's the sun. So that's masculine energy. Sun is masculine, moon is feminine. There is, and this is enlightenment. This is breakthroughs. This is seeing something clearly. And it fell over on Thoth, which is wisdom. I think there's something that is coming that it's just going to be so evident that you know this now. You just know it in all your soul. But what is it? That's what I want to get down to here. The Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Something that was painful. Painful. And it fell over on the feminine side. So maybe does the feminine need to... Is the feminine energy need to work through some sort of pain? Is that what you're saying? Huh. Queen of Cups, yeah. She's got to have this nurturing, compassionate, forgiving, kindness energy that just says, what will be, and whatever was. Let's move through that. Let's move on. I'm forgiving. I forgive the situation. I just want, it's like something like along that. It feels very much like forgiving. How is that helping the masculine have this creative burst of enlightenment? Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is mental anguish, but it's a 10, so that means it's a completion. So it did flip upside down, but I don't really read those. I don't read upside reversals. So the Ten of Swords here. See, I really get this because it's got, I don't know if you can see, but there's two people and they're like leaning back from each other, but they're touching. They're trying to reach each other. So it's almost in the sense like, oh man. It's like they're calling each other, but they're not touching. And I feel like Source is right here up top. Like watching and protecting and divinely creating. Remember it says divine creation, I guess. Source is up here watching both and protecting both, knowing that both are, you know, trying to reach each other. Oh my gosh. I just saw there's three is, oh man, I've never seen this before. Okay, I hope this is the smallest little deck, but okay, so this guy, this side over here, I think it's the masculine side because it's got fire right here, like almost sun, and there's 3 swords sticking out of this guy. And over here, it's got this like, you know, purple, which is like crown energy. And this person is unscathed. But he's got electricity coming off, which is from divine. It's almost like the divine. This is it. This is, oh my God, I feel like the Lovers card is from this because divine is up here. And it's giving electricity to this divine creature, which therefore is like co-creating with this one, who is, to me, the divine masculine energy. And they're the ones with the 3 swords. And so it's like, it's the same thing as the Lovers, whereas divine is going through the feminine energy of all of us and working through toward the masculine energy. Because the masculine energy is like here, 3D. Wow. But it's all about still, you know, 10 is completion. So it's almost like these 3, this Holy Trinity, have figured out how to co-create within the 3 of them to heal any pain, because 10 of Swords is pain. It's like, it's usually depicted with 10 swords in one person's back. You can't go anymore. It's like you're just on the ground, done. But it's over. Like once you've hit rock bottom is what kind of like it's kind of signifying. But I love this card as far as 10 of Swords because to me that doesn't look like rock bottom. That looks like the Holy Trinity Oh, okay. Maybe that's the lesson that this masculine energy is learning, that they're not alone. They're not alone. Maybe that's really hard for some that had to get out of their ego to understand that. If they're divine masculine, at some point they grasp that, but then the world or the ego totally veered them from that course, because that's a natural thing for an ego to do. What is this spark? I said spark, and it's the Queen of Wands. There's nobody who has more of a spark within than a Queen of Wands. If it's an actual human being, it is a magnetic force who is intuitive, electric. Everyone knows she's in the room because she's that magnetic. And if it's within, then it's your feminine side creating something that is absolutely this spark right here, this creative spark. So I feel like that co-creation with that card, and then this masculine learning from it, and then, you know, then going out and creating something with this. Because once you take an energy, whether that's a lesson, because when you have a lesson of something, that's an energy. It literally is an energy that comes through your brain, and then you have to release it somehow. That's called working with the universe, as far as working it and getting it out into others, or any kind of, it's a transfer of energy is the point. That's why, you know, you got to share what you learn. Okay, we got Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is, I mean, being left out in the cold, just not feeling worthy of something, not feeling like you're prepared for something. You just don't have it. There's something that is here that maybe there was an issue that you felt like financially, maybe that wasn't, you just didn't feel good about your finances because it's Pentacles. But it's also just feeling a lack. It's a lack energy of just not feeling like I have anything. I don't have anything of value. I don't have anything. But it can be a daily energy. And as long as you experience that and then just observe it, experience it, and move on, and don't carry it into the next day or the next week, that's all we can do. Oh, and then the Lovers. Wow, the Lovers came out. Ooh. There's bees all over this. There's like that honeycomb energy of working together. I hope that's, I feel like it's not zooming in. But it's bees. There's like a bunch, like the masculine is behind the feminine, like doing this to her, and there's just like touching her. And it's this big, bright white light that's coming out of the feminine, and which is where the Empress energy in the tarot is this. It's the birthing of something new. That's what an Empress does, is she creates. And, but anyways, right here, there's a bunch of bees coming out. And I love that because bees are such a tribe energy, and they are so diligent and they work so hard, but then they have just, they like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but it's that co-creation. They value every bee in that honey hive, right? Not one is not valued. Every bee has a purpose and is valued. So I like how that came over this Five of Pentacles, where it's the opposite feeling, like not valuable. All right. Anything else we need to know? So what is the question? We've got some co-creation. We're learning how to move through Three of Swords energy and have forgiveness and understand that we've been connected at this whole time. Your masculine and feminine energies have always been together. You're not alone. There's enlightenment regarding this. How? And then there's a creative spark from it with that Queen of Wands. Thank you. All right, what came over the Queen of Wands? The Sacred Clown. Fool energy. And then the Emperor. Oh, yes. I just feel with that the Emperor knows where they're going now. Because the Fool is all about an unknown charted journey, but they're going. And the Emperor, he is authoritative and I want to say demanding, but I meant commanding. Decision maker. So there's some decision that you're just might have something to do with this Queen of Wands. But Queen of Wands still is that creative, intuitive force within you or within another one. Okay. I think I like how we're taking charge. We're going forward with creativity and growth and an understanding that we're all connected. And there's some sort of light bulb moment that's going to just make all this absolutely clear. Yes. Let's see. And this, I forgot the name of this deck right now, but it's the David Bowie deck, and I love it. But it's the only deck that I've been duped online about, but I'm still love it. It was like, you know, twice as small as what they said it would be, but whatever. I still love it. And David Bowie's birthday, I think he's a Saggy, so is he a Saggy or is he a Capricorn? Dang it, I think he's a Capricorn. Whoops. All right, Squirtle. We've got energetic miscommunication, but also working hard for the winter, right? Which is we're kind of at the last. Are we at the last zodiac before winter starts? No, I think it starts in February or March. Jeez, I don't know. No, I think it's, who knows? I don't know why I'm stuck on that. Anyways, the squirrel. So something, to me, I feel like it's something to do with getting prepared for something. Prepping for something. But it's also energetic. When I said it's energetic, it's also fell on this card that was the Ten of Swords, where I was saying that this source is giving this guy, or this being, electricity. There's an electric shock going to them. So this is interesting that this card came on that. So I feel like it's an energetic cord between you and someone that I feel like it's just electric. Like, how about this? When a light switch gets turned on, you know the electricity is there, right? It's obvious. The whole room is lit up. But when it's turned off, there's no electricity. And it's clear because it's not lit up. So I feel like that's something to do with this, where maybe the masculine energy is seeing that with this wisdom and the sun here, seeing that there's electricity with this Queen of Wands that is undeniable. The light is on when they're together. And stars. It's a wish come true. It's also connected through the ethers. Again, this is some sort of energetic cord that is through space and time, different realms. I mean, any realm, it's almost like, I want to say this because this is what's coming through my, this is like a connection that literally will go through any world, any realm, in any universe. It's that type of a connection. Wow. Guys, that's powerful. Okay, this, yeah. Light bulb. It's undeniable. Electricity. Undeniable. It's revealing. It's illumination. I'm putting this over on the sun because that is seriously the same thing. Breakthrough, discovery, intellect, which is wisdom. Thank you. And then birds. It's some message. It's some communication. It's maybe someone's going to say something that you're just going to, it's going to, your ears are going to just hear it differently. And it's going to create a spark within you. And I also just heard, you might even touch somebody, or someone might touch you, and it's going to shock you in a way that it could be just a regular old shock, or it could be a way that was some sort of spiritual shock that is, it's undeniable. But there's some sort of communication that making contact, text or call someone. But it also says nervous because it's a communication card. But I don't really feel like it's nervous, but it might, I said it because it might be relevant to somebody. Okay. What about this Queen of Wands? Wait. Oh my gosh, guys. First off, this card I was about to go pick up, but there's a card up underneath this. This one is just sitting here. I didn't even know when it came out. Y'all might have seen it come out and been like, chick, do the card. Anyways, it's the heart. Oh, heart's desire. Kindness, forgiveness, caring, passionate, love, romance, joy, bliss. And it's the new moon, see? I think that whatever's happening right now, it's literally going to jumpstart someone's heart. And again, this is past, present, future. Take it as it resonates. But there's like, I feel like I'm seeing like someone bringing someone back to life. It's the heart is, it's being jump started. And it feels with this Queen of Wands, this Emperor, and the Sacred Clown. Anything more on this spark? This creative spark. How are we doing this creative spark? Or is that just the co-creation? But it also said this is a perfect time to create a new project, start a new job or a new relationship, or anything that is some sort of creative outlet. Maybe that's all I need to say. Anything regarding this 34 number spark. Snowflake and bridge. Snowflake and bridge. I almost just heard this spark is going to warm up a bridge that maybe has been icy between both two sides, that hasn't felt like it could be walked on because it was just iced over and it wasn't safe, or it didn't feel safe. But now this bridge is being warmed up by this spark and by this heart, that this bridge is now going to be accessible to both sides, and it's going to be safe. So, all right, let's see. I want to do this card because I love this little deck. This is, oh, and that was the Intuitive Oracle. These guys. Oh, wait, did you see it? This is In2it Oracle. This is the Island Time Wellness. And this is the Love Oracle cards. Anything we need to know about this new moon energy? Thank you. We had the Mask. Fall over here on the feminine side. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. Goodness gracious, I need more information on that because that kind of went down. Well, not showing true feelings. Maybe there's some, the feelings haven't been shared. It's not been shared, like spoken, you know? Maybe the feminine side for someone in this dynamic hasn't felt nurtured enough before to speak. But let's see, we got separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future, and healthy choices, which is making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. And then photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So maybe there's definitely, it feels like during a separation of some sort, you know, self-love really was key. And the photograph, I mean, like, it's just like missing you, nostalgic. So this might have been a very long separation between you and this person. But just know that no matter how long any separation is, as long as you're taking care of yourself and you're really working on yourself, then it's for a bonus, right? It's all for something. And this one was just like, love. Oh, first one, unconditional love. Self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Wonderful. The Empress cannot create anything. She's the one tarot card that is creation. And you cannot create anything in this life unless you have self-love. So that lesson is a massive lesson. And a lot of us think that we have self-love until it's tested. And then you realize, no, I sabotaged myself. No, I gave into the thought process that person was better than me. Oh, I gave away my power to that person. No, you've actually just showed yourself you don't have self-love. And so the best way of being able to find that out is by being tested. So it almost feels like maybe during this, and honestly, you know, the way you can really tell if you love someone is when you don't have them. So, all right, let's see what else. Okay, so I think at this point, we're at 48 minutes. I really need to get into the one card for each. I think we got a really amazing reading here, guys, for the new moon. And remember, this is Jupiter. Well, it's the moon, but it's still in Sagittarius energy, which is Jupiter energy, which is massive. So just, I have a feeling that this energy is going to be so powerful. Okay. Aries. What can Aries know, please? Thank you. Six of Swords. The stork. Ooh, definitely a new birthing of something, right? Better times ahead, new home, and hearth. Wonderful. All right, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? Ooh, that was a lot. Yeah, I can't do three. Hold on. One card, please, Spirit. What does Taurus need to know right now? Oh, goodness. 3 cards again. That was 3 of Cups, though. I did like that one. What does Taurus need to know? Three of Cups is having fun, a good time, celebrations with those you love. And if I don't get another card, oh, good, thank you. Peacock. Oh, Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, love that. Heaven on earth. Independence, expansive thinking,